Hello, Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right. But we're not going to take the bottom of the deck. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Let's see what these two are first. Oh, one more thing before I start. Almost forgot. I am doing a liquidation this month of the jewelry that is in my Etsy shop. I'm just trying to make room for new stuff. This is an amethyst angel wing. It's going to be on special until supplies run out for $8. All of my crystals are real, 100% genuine crystals. Comes with a, I believe this is an 18-inch silver snake chain. If anybody is interested, the link to my Etsy shop is in the description box below. Amethyst is good for thinking, focusing, when you have a big decision to make. It's great for Mercury retrograde, which is coming up. I saturate myself with amethyst during that time. So we have the first chakra, which is Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is usually present when you are fighting some type of a battle. In this particular card, his sword is down, so I feel like he's just kind of standing by and letting you know that he's there. Your first chakra, which is your root chakra, is about your stability. So there may be some type of battle around your home, your family, your income possibly, and we have a broken heart here. Wow. So this card speaks for itself. Doesn't have to be you. It could be you or the other person, but that is sadness, disappointment, mourning. There is a teardrop also at the bottom of this card. Somebody's really sad here. Maybe someone doesn't want to let you go, and that's why you're fighting a battle, or are you just fighting a battle of the blues? Let's see what we get from the tarot. Angels, divine spirits, and guides, show me, Sagittarius. What do they need to know, angels? Knight of Cups, huh? An apology, following your heart, can also represent new love. All right, let's take one more. Sagittarius, one more for the past, please. One more card for Sagittarius past. Show me, angels. That's an awful lot of cards. All right. We're going to take them. They come out. We're going to take them. I'm going to do the shift first. Oh, I want to cut. Cut for the rest. Let's get the rest out of the middle. Okay, bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles reversed with the 5 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles reversed. All right, well, right off the bat, I'm already feeling like somebody's coming back from your past. Want some type of reunion. An apology here. And you have a big decision to make. Can you see everything? Let me move these guys over. I want to make sure these cards, these beautiful cards that I love so much, are very shiny. And they reflect off of the light. But this is the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. If anybody is interested in them, they are also available in my shop. But enough of that jibber jabber. All right, let's get on with your reading, Sagittarius. So the first card that you have is the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I feel like this could have been a new love that came into your life. Someone you met, a Prince Charming, possibly a person that is younger than you. But it's about following your heart. It's a very romantic card. You may have even been in a relationship for a period of time and someone proposed marriage here. Or just taking something to the next level, like, hey, let's move in together. Hey, let's share bank accounts. Hey, let's start a business. Whatever it was. The Moon card in reverse, Cancer and Pisces, you decided to face your fears. The King of Pentacles is your overall energy here. When the King of Pentacles is in the upright position, he doesn't take risks. He likes to have a plan for everything, and he likes everything to be stable. When he's reversed, he's known to be a little bit of a risk taker, like taking a gambler. So you said, you know what? I think I'm going to take this risk on this new person, this new invitation, and I think I'm going to go for it. Page of Wands. There's a lot of passion here, excitement, good news, something that you're telling all of your friends and family about. Guess what? I met somebody. Guess what? I'm moving in. Guess what? We got engaged. So it was a good time. But then something happened. I feel like this person is very argumentative. I feel like this relationship has been a big battle. A battle that you are tired of fighting. You were not appreciated in this relationship. There's also broken promises. The King of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like that's the person you're dealing with. You know, they're unreliable. They just don't follow through. I feel like this person requires a lot of attention. I'm just getting an overall feeling that you're drained. This person has drained you. You're like at the end and you're just saying, you know what? I don't think I can do this anymore. I feel like you're the one that's about to do the breaking up. I feel like Archangel Michael is here to give you strength. The Strength card is in the center of the reading. Sign of Leo. I feel like he's here to help you be strong, to deliver a message to someone that is probably going to hurt. This person is not going to take what you have to say well. If you're trying to let them go, they're going to give you a hard time. I feel like someone's returning an engagement ring here. This was just a bad investment. It just didn't turn out to be a good idea. And I feel like you're unhappy. I feel like you just kept giving it chances. I'll just stay here a little longer. I'll put in a little more effort. Maybe it'll work out. Maybe this will happen. Maybe they'll change. But it feels like it continuously got worse. Like the Star card in reverse. Sign of Aquarius. You didn't get what you wanted. Now you're losing faith. I just feel like you're saying, like, this person was so nice over here. I was so clear over here. I was so excited. I had these big plans that everything was going to be so perfect. I don't know. This person just turned out to be, I don't really even see. I mean, the Six of Wands in reverse could be arrogance. The Five of Swords is very challenging. It's a person that, you know, they want what they want. They're very stubborn and they want things their way. But somehow you need to find the courage and be brave, because you've been thinking about something for a long time and you're ready to give a big announcement, a big decision that you have made. And it is the right decision. Judgment is your final outcome. It's in the upright position. You're going to have the strength to overcome this obstacle. You're determined. I feel like you're saying to yourself, I don't know how this is going to turn out. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but I just have to be strong and I just have to do this for myself. The Strength card I call my Beauty and the Beast card. So I feel like we have a beauty here and then we have a beast. And, you know, the beauty is probably not happy with the person that she's with. And she wants out of this relationship. She wants to tell somebody no. She wants to move out. The relationship just lost its spark. It just didn't turn out as expected. And I feel like you're not feeling good about yourself in this relationship. I feel that very strongly. The Four of Wands, sign of Aries. So you either lived with this person, you were engaged to this person. I strongly feel like somebody was planning a wedding here, but that's not going to apply to everyone. But you were in some type of stable environment with this person, whether you were in business with them, living with them, or getting married to them, sharing bank accounts. This person may have spent money too frivolously, or maybe they just turned out to be a lazy person who doesn't want to contribute. There's a loss of money here. There's a loss of stability here. Someone is either moving out or putting a home up for sale or returning a ring, or if you're in business with this person, I feel like the contract is being broken and you're going to suffer some type of financial loss, but that's okay because you've realized that this was just a bad investment. It wasn't for you. You're going to have to take some time to heal from this situation. The Hermit in reverse, sign of Virgo, tells me that you've done a lot of soul searching. You've thought about this for a long time. You're ready to announce your decision, the Judgment card, final outcome. The next card is the World, and that's going to be the successful completion to this chapter. You're ready to start something new. I feel like you're bored. This person's boring. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to go anywhere. They may be a workaholic, but I feel like they're not a good communicator. I feel like you can't talk to this person. Every time you try to say something, they just bark at you or something. Like everything is a challenge. The Four of Pentacles in reverse is my clean up the clutter card. I just have to let go of this. It no longer serves me. If I do take a loss of money or a loss of stability, I'm just going to accept it. It's time for me to move on. This was a bad investment. It just didn't work out. And I'm just going to go and work on myself. And you know what? There's something better here, though. I have to tell you that. I feel like you were so focused on this particular thing that you just didn't realize that it wasn't what you really wanted from the beginning. Very strange, the way that I'm feeling. I just feel like you're saying, okay, I got myself into this. Now I got to get myself out. It's not going to be an easy road. I got some things to say. I got some clutter that I need to clean up. I know it's going to turn into an argument, but it's just a missed opportunity. Something that, I don't know, I don't think it had any potential from the beginning, honestly. But an Ace in reverse just tells me that a new beginning is coming for you. It's just delayed because there's something that you need to say or something that you need to do here. And because the first chakra is here about your stability and Archangel Michael is here, I want to tell you that you're going to be fine and you are making the right decision. It's just a matter of, I feel like you have to speak it. I just feel like there is a heart-to-heart conversation or something that needs to happen here so that you can move on. I feel like you've had a wake-up call. I don't know what the wake-up call was, but it's just, I realized I'm not happy here. I realized I need the strength to do this. I realized that I don't want to marry this person. I mean, I'm getting that all over this reading. It's not my wish fulfillment. I don't want to spend the rest of my life with them. And I need to get out of this now. And I need to give back this ring. Options. Is that why you had a wake-up call? You realize that you do have options. Nice. Also represents confusion. Look what's on the bottom of the deck. Adjacent possibilities. So you've been exploring your options. How about that? I feel like you've been doing a lot of thinking, making a list of pros and cons, maybe even researching a new place to live, getting your money together so you can end this relationship. You're trying to end something here, clearly. You just want peace back in your life. You just want harmony again. I feel like you've just lost all of your motivation. You know, when you wake up in the morning, you should want to jump up out of bed and be excited about starting your day. But I feel like you're like opening up your eyes and going, oh, God, I have to do another day of this. I just don't want to. I just feel like you're just not into it. Depleted. I am hearing other fish in the sea. So I do have to say this. Don't be discouraged by little challenges and little bumps in the road that you run into along your path. Because if something's not for you and the angels don't want you there, they're just going to keep discouraging you and keep throwing like these tower moments until you move on, because it's not where you're supposed to be. See, this is the right decision. This is sending you to where you're supposed to be. I'm going to pull, what do we got here? The Spirit Animal Oracle message. We're going to pull one of those, and then we're going to take the extended version of this reading on over to Vimeo, and we'll see if we can get some more information about where you're going, what you're doing. I'm feeling that one. Give with gratitude and grace, and sometimes life stings. Go figure. So, gracefully, I do feel like there is some splitting of assets or something here where you're just saying, I just want to give you your fair share. I want to give you your ring back. I want to give you your half of the business. I want to give you your half of the home. I just want to move on because I'm not happy here. Yes, this stings. Yes, it was a mistake. Yes, it was a bad investment, but it's just time for me to move on to the next chapter of my life. I am going to take the rest of this on over to Vimeo. If you are resonating with the story and you want to see part 2, there is a link in the description box below that will take you to my Vimeo on-demand page. If you are not joining me on Vimeo, thank you so much for watching and good luck with your announcement. I will see you soon.